Hey, good morning, everybody. This is First Warn Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. What an amazing storm system this has proved to be. The upper low has moved down into South Carolina, and we do have snow and heavy snow all the way down into the upstate and into the Columbia area. Now, in Charlotte, you're probably wondering, when are we going to see snow? Likely not at all. It's just a miserable cold rain right now. But if you look down in Columbia, you see this band of what looks like heavy rain. This is something we call deformation zone. It's actually a burst of very wet, heavy snow. And if I switch over to the surface reports, you can see it is snowing in Columbia. It's also snowing back towards Aiken, South Carolina. And all along that band, it's very heavy snow. I can tell you just from the Facebook and Twitter pics I've been getting, about 4 inches of snow here in Lexington, which is right about there. And there's probably about that much just on the north side. And this is going to rotate into the metro area of South Carolina here shortly. You can see the totals. This will go back a couple hours. You can see how the snow from Greenwood to Newberry. And the reason we're seeing the snow in this area, you can see the spin going on right over South Carolina. And because that's the pocket of cold air aloft, it's moving down towards Charleston. And it's not going to be out of the realm of possibility wet flakes can make it down to the low country. But as we get later into the morning, that chance is going to slowly wane because the surface temperatures are going to start warming up. I'm going to show you a couple things that will kind of illustrate what's going on here. This is looking at the 850 millibar temperature, so about 5,000 feet off the ground. And I'm going to take the radar off briefly. Anywhere you see blue, that means at about 5,000 feet, it's below 0 Celsius or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, basically freezing. And if I look right around the Columbia area, it's about 1 to 2 below freezing at 5,000 feet. It's actually really cold back here in parts of Georgia. The problem is there just isn't enough moisture back there. And then when you look at how stacked this system is, I showed this earlier on Twitter, this is the 500 millibar heights, and that's the heart of the low pressure system, and it's moving off in this direction. So it's going to move out to sea and never make it up here into the Charlotte area. So if you're hoping for snow up in the Charlotte area, it's just not going to happen. Let's look real quickly at the precipitation here. I'm going to look at the high resolution models because this is going to be a short range thing. So we'll look at the snow depth, and you can see, let me take the clouds off. It'll be real easy to see here. This is snowfall in the next 15 hours from the high resolution rapid refresh model. So we'll go out, and you notice it has that little band of snow right here from Greenville down to Columbia. So the snow is almost going to be coming to an end here shortly. But by the time it's said and done, we could see a 5-inch amount down in Columbia, which is just almost amazing to believe. Obviously, all kinds of records are going to be set here in central South Carolina. Columbia, the earliest snow, probably the heaviest snow on record in November, maybe in the state of South Carolina. And by the way, in our mountains, 6-7 inches of snow already at Beach and Sugar, but Mount LeConte, 17 inches of snow already over there in the Smoky Mountains with more to come. Stay tuned to NBC Charlotte. We'll keep you updated online, on air. Of course, if anything changes, we'll let you know. But please stay safe today. It's going to be a miserable cold rain.